This weekend, the Cup and Nationwide Series head back to the World Center of Racing, Daytona International Speedway, and NASCAR 5 has you covered. The latest news, standing schedules, and more are coming up. The information you need relating to the sport you love, all within 5 minutes. NASCAR 5 starts right now. Hello everyone, welcome to NASCAR 5. I'm your host, Bryce Turner. First up, we'll look back to last weekend when the sport stopped by Kentucky. Brad Keselowski won the Quaker State 400, a victory that came with some pain. More on that in news. Kyle Busch finished in the runner-up position. Ryan Newman, Matt Kenseth, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. rounded out the top 5. Meanwhile, Jeff Gordon leads in the standings with a 24-point advantage over Hendrick teammates Jimmy Johnson and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Brad Keselowski and Matt Kenseth round out the top 5. For more post-race coverage, visit carnuts.ca and click on Closed Wheel Racing. In the John R. Elliott Hero Campaign 300 Nationwide Series race, Kevin Harvick was the winner. Fellow Cup regulars Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch followed him across the start-finish line. Meanwhile, Elliott Sadler has taken the lead in the standings. Chase Elliott is 4 points back. His Junior Motorsports teammate Regan Smith is 8 points back. In the Truck Series UNOH 225, Kyle Busch was the victor. Series regulars Darrell Wallace Jr. and Ryan Blaney finished second and third. Johnny Sauter leads in the standings by 8 points over Matt Crafton and an additional 3 over Timothy Peters. It's time now for a news update. In the news, Brad Keselowski experienced the pain of winning last weekend. That's right, what's generally a celebration came with some pain, literally, as Keselowski cut his hand in victory lane last weekend. The injury occurred off of a champagne bottle that broke during the traditional celebration of spraying around the bubbly beverage. Keselowski said that it was no big deal, and that, quote, "It's a lot better story when you win and get hurt," end quote. Brad has 4 stitches on his hand, which may or may not be removed before Saturday night's race. In other news, Daytona International Speedway has installed more safer barrier before this weekend's events. The barrier, which absorbs energy from wrecks, now lines the outside retaining wall along the backstretch and most of the interior retaining walls as well. In addition, there are also 6 new crossover gates. And Matt Kenseth's contract at Joe Gibbs Racing has been extended through to at least the end of the 2016 season. Dollar General has also extended its sponsorship of Matt's number 20 Toyota. Tomorrow, tune into NASCAR 5 Canadian Tire Series edition. The program will get you set for Sunday's race at Circuit Icar in Quebec. Also, LP Dumoulin, driver of the number 47 Dodge, joins me over the phone. NASCAR 5 NCATS edition tomorrow here on my YouTube channel. And a reminder that the next edition of NASCAR 5 will be posted next Friday, July 11th. But first, to wrap up today's show, this weekend's schedule. That's next. Here's a look at which races we'll be previewing for you next week here on NASCAR 5. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at BryceT24. Check out post-race NASCAR coverage at carnuts.ca. If you're looking for pre-race NASCAR coverage, be sure to tune into my YouTube channel, and you can also visit my website, bryceturner.wix.com/home. We've got the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series covered, with driver interviews and keys to the race. The latest information including news and schedules. Before and after every race. NASCAR 5 Canadian Tire Series edition exclusively on my YouTube channel. Tonight, the Nationwide Series goes Independence Day racing with the Subway Firecracker 250. The race from Daytona International Speedway will begin at around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Televised coverage can be seen on ESPN2 and TSN2. Radio coverage will be on the Motor Racing Network and SiriusXM. Qualifying will take place today at 3 p.m. Eastern Time and will air on Fox Sports 1. Tomorrow night, the Sprint Cup Series takes to the track with the Coke Zero 400. The race will begin at about 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Broadcast coverage will air on TNT, TSN, MRN, and SiriusXM. Qualifying will be held at 5 p.m. Eastern Time and can be seen on Fox Sports 1. Thanks for watching this week's edition of NASCAR 5. I'm Bryce Turner. Enjoy the races.